I'm back.
Okay, this time I fill the scoring in, and me and AJX, of AJX and I, are tied on points, 38. So,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, tied on points after with 10 races and 3 races to go. Game on. Okay,
Yeah,
ready for Brazilian predictions?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, since it's kind of rushed, I actually don't have any predictions prepared, so I'm gonna do them straight from vibes that I feel like at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, Brazil as a track is one of my favorites on the calendar, alongside Kota and Austria, like my 3 favorite tracks. Okay, I want to know your opinions on Brazil, like generally on the Grand Prix.
Well, Brazil is always an interesting race. It's not one of my favorites, but I find it a pretty cool track. I feel like Mercedes are gonna dominate it, but
Okay, it's something.
yeah, it's not a bad track. Everyone loves it a lot, and I see why. But it's just personally, it's not one of my favorites.
Okay, so you're going with Mercedes being, well, the fastest car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I like that. I really like that. Obviously, we're yet to see actually what's gonna happen. It's a really short track as well, so we could see like really close gaps when it comes to qualifying. In the races, I think it's gonna be pretty much the same as in Mexico, with Red Bull being the fastest, but obviously we're gonna get into those races. I guess you can start with yours pole position. Then we can go like I do my pole position in P2 and then go P2, P3 and so on.
Okay. My pole position, I have Hamilton.
Wow, I like that. I really like
Yeah.
that. That's yeah, I agree. It's one of his tracks, one of his best tracks in the calendar. Obviously, Lewis
Yeah.
has like every single track is a good track, but this is one of his better ones. He's won here so many times, and most memorable moment is probably him winning the 2008 championship. Well,
I mean, Hamilton's definitely really gonna win this, want to win this race too. So I think he's really gonna go for it.
Yep. His officially his second home race since he got a Brazilian citizenship, which I don't really understand why he didn't get it, but I mean, good for him, good for Brazil, I guess, that he has Brazilian citizenship, honorary or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I agree. Hamilton is gonna be really strong this weekend. Because of qualifying, I don't know. I could see like 7 drivers on pole position. Well, seven top teams. 4 top teams except Press, so basically 7 drivers on pole position here. Choosing it is gonna be really difficult. Yeah. When it comes to like this track, really reminds me of the Suzuka Qatar vibe. I'm gonna go for it. Land on Earth's pole position. I don't know what, but I'm going bold as well. I don't know if it could be bold because like pole position isn't as dominant for Max this season, but still. Other team in pole position, I'm going to go for it. Lando Norris gets second pole position in his career here in Brazil.
That would be insane to see. I'd love to see it. Anyway, my Q2, I said QT. I've got Verstappen.
Okay, very, very, very fair. Obviously, we're gonna see Max up there unless something really unfortunate happens, which could happen. Obviously, in Kota, we saw him starting P6 after his lap time deleted. And maybe we could see another track limits stuff in this weekend. Even though there aren't many like places where you can go off track, I think turn 4 and maybe even turn 9, that second last turn. So whatever, we may see something like that. I don't know. Okay. Since you went with P2, then I'm going P2, P3, I guess. My P2 is not Max Verstappen, it's Lewis Hamilton.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna go bold with Max out of top 2 in qualifying, because he didn't get top 2 in qualifying in two races in a row. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
It would be interesting seeing Verstappen out of the top 2.
Look at it being the most dominant pole position of the season by Max, because I didn't put him on pole.
Yeah, he's gonna get like a 10-second gap between him and second.
Yeah, imagine AJ's put Max on pole position and he gets like pulled by like 3/10 of a second. I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not putting Max, but if there's like the second ever time I'm not putting Max on pole, I think it was Japan and Leclerc. Okay, I put it Max like all but once on pole, and yep, here. Okay, I'm not really confident in this one, but it's still like betting against Max is really, really risky, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, Lewis P2. For my P3, you're gonna do your P3 and P4 after this one, okay?
Okay.
My P3 would be Charles Leclerc, and I'm not putting Max in my top 3, and I'm not gonna. I don't know what's happening to me, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm feeling bold. So yeah, this is my top 3. Any explanations needed?
Yeah, definitely. This is, it's a very risky, and I'd say there's a extremely small chance you could get some points here, so.
Yep, I'm fully aware of that, and I'm fully aware I'm gonna lose like 5 points to HX because of this.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn for P3 and P4.
So, my P3, I have got Norris. I feel like that's a pretty good pick. Like after last races, I really hope he gets a podium. And then P4, I have got Leclerc.
Alright. So we were with the same drivers, basically was switched. So okay, when it comes to my P4 Max, I mean, where else do I put him if not on P3 or P2 or P1? I think it's gonna be more down to the Red Bull not being as dominant in quality, but I still think Max is gonna be fighting for the win definitely in the race itself. Yep. For P5, yeah. This was difficult. Well, I'm gonna put Piastri in for P5.
Oh, that's my P5 too.
Okay, interesting. So we went with the same drivers, just the top 4 switched.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I like that.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Sprint pole from you.
Sprint pole, I am putting Lando Norris.
Alright. I guess we're switching again because I have Lewis Hamilton. pole
Oh,
position.
okay.
My sprint victory, which is, well, I think it's like a 20 lap race or 20 something. Basically, a very short race that Max may not win. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for Lewis winning the sprint as well.
Well, I'm going for Lando winning the sprint as well.
Okay. I like this. I like this. I think we may just lose like 10 points to EJX. I mean,
Yeah.
at least we're having fun.
He's just gonna pick the safest options ever
Yeah.
and then get all of them right.
There's just gonna be Max and first and everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Your P1 in the race itself is we're gonna white twos.
I got Hamilton P1.
Okay. I mean that's more bold than my Hamilton winning the sprint race, but I think you think you're gonna beat Max to win when Max is starting behind him.
Yeah, I think he could. I mean, both drivers are really good on this track, but I have hope in Hamilton.
Okay. I really hope it happens. Obviously, it would be great to see Lewis winning a race again 2 years after. Well, it's almost the 2-year anniversary of Abu Dhabi 2021. Okay. My B1 for the race. Sorry, but I don't feel like the vibes are gonna be enough. And for this one, I think Max is gonna win the race itself because it's just Max. Max is winning basically almost every race this season, apart from Singapore and the 2 races Perez won at the start of the season. Like even if the Red Bull is not the fastest car this weekend, like not dominantly fastest, I still think Max can make up the difference and win the race nonetheless.
Yeah, he does it quite a lot. I could see that happening. I've got first stop in P2.
All right. Good. Okay. Wait. Okay. I haven't list. I'm just thinking about what. Yeah. Okay. I know what else I'm gonna put for the P4 and P5. Basically, my list is gonna. Well, P2 in the sprint, P2 in the quali, and pole position in the sprint, win in the sprint, and we had P2 in the race. Like, that's a average Lewis Hamilton weekend, basically. Well, top 2 in every single session. That's what I'm predicting.
Yeah, just second. I've got Norris in P3.
Alright. My P3 is the same with Norris.
Okay.
Then
I have got Piastri P4.
Right. My Piastri P4 as well. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
And
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let me get it again.
I almost
seen
you pick Alonso, but okay.
Oh, yeah, I got Leclerc P5.
Okay, I need to switch this up, so I'm gonna pick Carlos Sainz, just because like even if Ferrari are strong this weekend and Ferrari get like P2 and P3 in the race, there's a good chance Sainz could get P5 basically in the race. Whatever the weekend is like for Ferrari. Yeah. Okay. You can go for first driver.
Most impressive, I've got Tsunoda. As long as he doesn't get screwed over again, I think he gets that pretty easily.
Okay. Yeah, fair. My most impressive driver is Lewis Hamilton. It's basically P2 in every single session. I mean, who else would I put?
Yeah, that is pretty fair. Least impressive, I've got Alonso again, because like he's still a world champion, so if he's not getting points, even though the car is bad, I think that could justify least impressive. Unless something like Perez happens, then you know.
Okay, my least impressive driver. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna pick Russell just because I think it's gonna be the same situation as in Kota. Well, where Lewis is fighting for the win and for P1 in every single session, and then there's Russell in like P9 territory, having no pace. I think this is gonna
Yeah, Russell has
happen
been
again.
off recently.
I think it's gonna be the same thing as in Kota, basically. And yeah, this is my reasoning. I think it's Russell. He's consistently outperformed during the weekend, like in Kota. I think that could be the case.
Yeah, my most impressive team, I've got McLaren. You know,
I mean, winning a sprint is pretty cool, I guess. Well,
yeah,
McLaren,
and
yeah,
2 top 5s would be pretty impressive too.
I guess. I mean, yeah, McLaren had good weekends during the season already. They had better weekends than what you're predicting. But if any other team is like not good, every other team is like bang average or not really impressive, then we could go to McLaren in this sense. But obviously, if my pick happens and Lando gets pole position, P2 in the sprint, P2 in the sprint qualifying, and P4 in the race, I mean that's a pretty good weekend for McLaren. So yeah,
Yeah, it is pretty good.
I agree with your pick, but I'm gonna pick a different one. I'm gonna pick AlphaTauri just because I think they're gonna carry on with the pace they're having. Just not as quick as in Mexico, but I think they're gonna be in the top 10, both of them, and scoring good points and closing the gap to Williams.
Yeah, I'd love to see AlphaTauri do well again. Then least impressive, Aston, which is like they're not getting any points. I very highly doubt it.
Yeah, it's hard to pick anything but Aston, but I don't want to pick Aston just because I feel like this is gonna be the one random track that actually gonna be decent in. Not really like fighting for top 5s, but I think they're really gonna be fighting for points, and yeah, that's so. Who the hell did I pick for leading impressive team? Okay, I'm gonna go with difficult. I'm gonna pick Alpine just because it's a pretty safe pick. If anything bad happens to Alpine, that's 3 points
And
basically.
it always something goes wrong. So
Yeah, just Alpine being Alpine basically. Same
Yeah.
reasoning as Ferrari last weekend, even though Ferrari had a good weekend. This could, well, I'm gonna do the AJ strategy from last weekend.
Now my extra bold, I've got Sainz DNF.
Okay. It's pretty bold.
Yeah, it is really bold.
That's more bold.
I mean, all of my
than,
predictions this time is really bold.
yeah, that's more bold than your last one.
Yeah, and my last one was close, so
Okay, I'm gonna go with what HX went with, but since it's pretty weekend, I have to go. Free safety cars / VST during the weekend.
oh yeah, that's pretty bold. I
Yep.
mean, it could happen.
No, I'm just gonna go with a relatively boring extra prediction, but just yeah. I don't want to risk too much.
Yeah, I mean, are you saying exactly 3 on the dot or 4? Does
Actually,
that count? Or
I'm gonna go 3+ to word it better because it would be like 4, and you would get a point, and I would be really sad.
yeah, like, damn, he only guessed 3. What a loser.
Yeah. Imagine we would get 3 in the last one. AJ would
Yeah.
get a point. That was funny. Anyways, that was pretty quick. We did it in 20 minutes. So yeah, any last thoughts? Final thoughts?
thank you everyone for attending the stream, whether you're watching live or watching the VOD. It was great being here, and I think I'm gonna get 10 points this Grand Prix.
Oh, okay. Someone's very confident. And if you're getting 10 points, there's a huge chance of getting you a lot of points as well. Because
Yeah,
we were
because we were
say,
both like crazy
similar,
at these.
Yeah, we have similar drivers for most of this stuff. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay, for me, it's a really big thank you for coming to 2 streams today. Obviously, we have to do. Well, we could do 1 tomorrow, but we decided to do 2 today to save time, basically. To, well,
Yeah.
well, just be more effective in this case. So yeah, thank you again for being on the stream. Thank you everyone watching this. What LeBanana said, basically, he said my outros. I don't have to repeat it. Okay. Yeah, closing the stream now. Just do this and do this.